Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. If you've not been to my channel before, this is Bliss to Win. Today I'm going to show you Bliss to Win kitchen. So I am going to show you guys how I do make my okra soup. The okra I'm going to make today is with vegetables, and I'll show you how to do it so that you can enjoy cooking okra in your kitchen. Like I told you, the okra soup today, I'm going to show you all the ingredients we're going to need. First of all, you need your meat. In this kitchen today, I'm going to use this is shaki meat. I have a beef with bone, and I have omo. So that's the meat I chose for my kitchen today for my okra soup. I am going to cut and wash them thoroughly, then put it in the fire. While I'm cooking it, let me introduce other things you need as well. You need crayfish. You can get this in the market. You need your Maggi cube, and I'm using a stockfish, popularly known as Okro stockfish. Onion, dry fish. You can get any choice of your dry fish you want. I'm using the okra. I've already cut the okra. I washed it and cut it, and because of the busy lifestyle here in Europe, I normally buy them, cut them, and put them in the freezer. When I want to use it, I bring it out. It's as fresh as the first day you did it. And we're going to need red oil, salt, don't forget your salt. And then in this okra soup today, I'm going to use my vegetable. So the first thing I'm going to do now is I'm going to wash my meat, cut it to my size that I like, and then I'll season it with onion and salt, and then with Maggi cube. So, and before I forget, I'm going to soak this fish with hot water. Why it's soaked with hot water is so that to make it easy, because as you can see, it's dry. When it's dry, it's hard to open up. So I'm going to soak it with hot water, and I'll clean it up, remove all the bones. So guys, keep watching and let's see how our okra soup is gonna come out. I bet you're gonna enjoy this soup. Okay, like I said, I've washed the meat, thoroughly washed and cleaned and cut to my size of preference. I'm going to put them in the pot. Now, like you see, I mix all the meat. Some of them will be stronger to cook than some. So what I normally do is I will keep checking it, and anyone that is done, like the beef, if it's done before the momo or the shaki, I'll remove them and then let the other ones cook longer. But it's better like that, because otherwise you have to make many pots to cook them separately, but I don't have that time. So I pour them in the pot. And what I forgot to mention when the introduction of what I'm going to use is you see the stockfish. If you're going to use stockfish, it's optional, but for me, I'm using stockfish in this tutorial, in this my okra soup today. So what I did was, because the stockfish is very, very dry and used to be strong, so I soaked it overnight with hot water. So, and now that I want to use it, I don't like removing this. I love eating it, so it's optional. You can remove it in your own, the gills, but I normally put my own, so because I like crunchy how it is when I eat it. So I've already washed it as well. Like I said, I soaked it overnight to make it softer. Otherwise, it will never done. So I'm adding it with the meat to cook it more, because it's still strong. And I think because I soaked it overnight, it's softer now, so it's gonna cook. So then I cut my onions. I use only one onions, and my Maggi cubes is here. So I'll add the onions. This is the only place I add onions in my okra soup. And before, when the meat is done, thoroughly cooked, you will not see the onions. I don't like seeing onions in my okra soup. So I add them, and then you put salt. Add salt. So and that's it, and I'll put fire and let it cook, and I'll be coming back to check it and add water. Don't forget to add water. I've already added water before, so I'll add more. Oh, it's gonna be yummy. So I'll put fire, and that's it. I'll cover it, and then I'll cook it to my taste. I like cooking it until it's 100% cooked, and then I'll be back. And I've removed all of them from the pot because it's totally cooked. So I'll put it aside, and then the next thing I have to do now is to put my red oil. That's all what the meat I cooked. So use the water, then put my red oil. Add more water. Then in this okra today I'm using dry pepper. Sometimes I use fresh pepper and I blend it with water before I put it, but today I'm using dry pepper. So just not too much. If you want to use it, depends on your taste. If you want it really spicy, just add to your taste. Then I'll add my crayfish. I've blended it. Then the next thing I'm going to add is my dry fish. I've opened it, washed it thoroughly, remove all the bones. That's next. Goes to the pot. I think I'll add a little more water. So I'll cover it now and let it cook for some minutes. Okay, let's check our food, our soup. That's nice. So it's actually maybe approximately 10 minutes that's been cooking. So the next thing I'm going to add now is, I didn't show you this. This is uziza leaves. If you're from Nigeria or you're from the eastern part of Nigeria, this is called uziza leaves. And the reason why I soaked it is because it is dry one. I normally have the dry one at home, and there's fresh one. Some people use the seed one as well. I do use all that. I do use the seed. I do use the fresh one, but I don't have any of them, so I have the dry one at home. And you know, in my place, like, I love using it because of the aroma. It has a very sweet aroma that it gives you in your soup. So I like to use it for okra soup. It's optional. If you don't have it, you can go ahead and use your leaves. But why I'm adding it first is because this one is the dry one. So, and I soaked it a bit to get it softer. That's why I'm adding it. If it's the fresh one, I add it with the okra, with the vegetable rather, or the okra as well. So So I add it first just to get it a little bit more done. So I'm adding it with the okra. And the okra, what I did is I do slice mine with hand. I don't grate it. You can use your grater if you want to use grater, but I don't like using grater because I don't want it to be more very fine cut. So I cut it with hand, and then I use my one of my kitchen soldiers to just match it, just like that, and it comes out nice. Not all of them is like comes in pieces, so that's why I like to do my okra. So I add the okra. Like the way I do my okra, once I added it, I don't let it boil for a long time because okra is very soft. It's like a veg. To me, it's a veg. Well, it is a veg. And once I allow it to boil like 5 minutes or so, I will add my spinach because I don't want it to overdone. I like seeing it green in my soup. So I'll let it boil for a while. And normally just close it back. You can leave it open anyhow, depends on you. So I don't like to close it finish so that the pepper will go out. So I'll be back to add the vegetables. Okay. So here we go. Yeah, my okra is good now for adding. Oh, lovely. Coming out nice. So the last thing I'm going to add is the vegetable. I've already washed it, chopped it, and goes into the pot. And then I'm adding back my meat. Wow, that's lovely. I can see there's not enough oil, so I can still add a little bit oil to bring out the look. It doesn't matter, you can add oil at any time. So it's testing time to know if I need more Maggi or if I need salt. So I'm going to test it now to get my taste. Believe me, it's yummy, but it needs a little bit of Maggi. So at this stage, what I normally do is I use Maggi with crayfish. Comes out nice. So I add Maggi. And then I'll add a little bit of salt. And then I'll leave it to cook for just a few minutes because everything is all inside, almost done. The veg doesn't take time. I don't like it. I like it to be greenish, so I'll just cover it to cook for a while. And then if you're hungry like me, come and join me at my table. Now ready. Wow, it's yummy, yummy. Time for serving. Eating time. And if you have not subscribed for my channel, please do subscribe, because there's a lot coming on the way. There's a lot of food coming. If you've not checked out my DIYs, please do. And I have hairs coming on the way. And that's it, guys. If you're hungry like I do, join me in my kitchen, in my table. God bless, and thanks for watching.